Hello everybody, welcome back to Steve's Gear. Today we're going to look at a new knife that I picked up. I picked up the Benchmade Proper 318. I've been in the market for a slip joint knife. Um, I've seen quite a few online. I was looking around, and this one's kind of got mixed reviews. Some people really like it, some people didn't like it as much. But I got it on sale, so I'm always a sucker for finding it on sale. We'll go ahead and open it up and take a look. Not a whole lot with the box, just Benchmade's traditional blue class box. It comes with your little microfiber bag, and then inside it comes with just the use and care manual. Talks about that Life Sharp program. Pretty cool program that Benchmade has. But yeah, the 318 is the micarta green scales, so I do like that. Now it's available in two different kind of blade shapes. I chose this one because this is the one that I prefer, but also comes in like a sheep's foot blade, which isn't a bad one. I would have been happy with that one too, but I do kind of prefer this blade shape more, so I went ahead and picked this one up. It's in S30V, so Benchmade's S30V steel. Nowadays, I don't know if it's like a really high-end steel, but I think Benchmade does this steel pretty well. I got quite a few knives with this S30V through Benchmade, and I've never had any problems with it. It's kind of got their classic kind of stonewash kind of looking finish. Got just the Benchmade butterfly on that side, and then it just has the nail nick on one side, and it does have some steel liners in there with that steel back spring. A little bit of jimping up here. Now the jimping isn't real aggressive, and I realize with the slip joint, you're not going to be putting a ton of pressure on the blade, but if you do push on that jimping part right here, the blade doesn't move. I mean, for me it doesn't, so it's a good place to rest your finger if you're going to do a little bit of cutting. But it does have the half stop, so not bad. I do feel comfortable closing it with one finger, and it's going to stop there before it slices my feather fingers off, so that's nice. Now online, I watched quite a few videos on this one before I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. It is my first traditional slip joint. I do have a couple Swiss Army knives, so they're about the only thing I have to base off of, a slip joint style knife. And some people are talking about the walk and talk action wasn't super aggressive with the Benchmade one. It doesn't have that good snap on the half stop, and it doesn't have the best snap on the close. But for me, I'm an amateur user at best. This is going to be something I'm going to put in the pocket and take to the grocery store, or when I go shopping. It's going to open some packages. It's going to cut some plastic, things like that. It's not going to be a heavy use knife. This one retailed for, I want to say, between like $120 and $150, depending on where you bought it from. I picked this one up off Blade HQ's anniversary sale, and it was $109. So it is kind of expensive. But in the world of slip joints, it's just like any other knife. You can get really inexpensive ones, and you can get really expensive ones. I'm just kind of partial to Benchmade just because they're down the road from me, and their knives have always treated me well. I never had any problems with them. The one time I had to do some warranty work, it was extremely easy. So I went ahead and picked up another one from them. It does have the little lanyard hole if you want to use a lanyard. I did pick up a leather slip for it. It'll be coming in the mail probably the next day or two. I'll probably do a little video of it. I may use it, I may not. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how good it fits, but it's really thin. I like to be able to just throw it in the pocket. We'll compare it to, like I said, one of the only slip joints I have was kind of like the Victorinox. So this is the Pioneer X. Lengthwise, the Benchmade is a little bit longer and considerably thinner, than the Pioneer. But it also only has one blade versus all the tools. So As far as the pull on the blade goes, the Victorinox, I have to use a fingernail to get it out. But I feel like the Victorinox is probably maybe a little bit easier. Doesn't have that half stop though, so you got to be careful when you close it. But still super easy to pull out with the Benchmade. I mean, comes out real easy. So overall, I've been pretty happy with it. I've only had it for just a little while, so I haven't carried it or anything. It's been a crazy work week, so I got a bunch of toys I haven't played with yet. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make a quick video. I don't think I mentioned it, but this knife is actually discontinued. So this knife is not available off Benchmade's website anymore. Now, some retailers online still have it in stock. They do have the proper, I think, -2, which is available in the carbon fiber handle. And I think that one's got a S90 blade. So a little bit better blade steel, carbon fiber. But I actually really like these micarta handles. I think they look really nice. I don't really have a whole lot with micarta handles, so I was happy to get it, and in green. I do like green things, so I think it's really nice looking. I'm kind of excited for it to get a little bit of patina on the handles. Throw it in the pocket and carry it around. I don't know. I've been feeling a little bit more nostalgic lately. I was talking with my dad a couple days ago, and he still carries an old buck, an old buck slip joint he's had for years, and I thought, man, I'd kind of like to have a slip joint. So I went ahead and picked this one up, kind of the new version. The scales you can unscrew it, clean it, take the scales off, take it all apart. But yeah, that's just kind of the new one I picked up. Let me know if you have any favorite slip joint knives. I might be in the market for another one sometime, maybe a little bit down the road. Let me know some brands that are good. Like I said, I'm new to the slip joint game, so let me know what your favorites are. If you have any of the versions of the proper, let me know how it's worked out for you. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks a lot for stopping by and checking it out. I'll see you guys later.